Hello and welcome to my little YouTube channel. For those that don't know me, my name is Sean McGeough. I'm also known as Psychic in the City. You can find me on most social media, Facebook really, onto that. And welcome Gemini to our March 2021 Tarotscope. I am super excited to be able to be doing this reading for you today. Remember to always check the videos for your sun, moon, rising signs, just to get more of a broader picture of the story of the month of March for you guys. So as always, I do like to start off these videos and sort of let you know that these videos are quite general and they may vibe with you, they may not vibe with you, but do always, check back and just see what the story is, I suppose. So before we actually get stuck into telling you who I am and what I'm all about, I do have a little thing that I'm going to be starting in my next run of videos. So do subscribe to the channel and comment down below, Geminis, and I will pick one of my subscribers. And at the end of the next run of videos, I will be picking one of my subscribers to do an additional card just for you for each month moving forward. So it's well worth it to subscribe if you want to get that little bit of an additional reading. So for those that don't know anything about me, my name is Sean McGeough. Like I've said, I'm a psychic medium based in Belfast, but I do have clients all over the world. I am the only person in Ireland to teach the certified Faulkner Tarot course. And the Faulkner Tarot are the cards that I've been using day in, day out for years. I actually started teaching the Faulkner Tarot in 2014. It's my little certificate there behind me. These are in my little workroom at home. So we are going to be doing Gemini 2021 and see what is going on. So as always, these readings, may vibe with you, they may not, and it's all good. Just take what you will from the reading today. You don't need to accept everything. An example of that would be, if I talk about you meeting someone new in the terms of a relationship, but you're happily married. Well, obviously that doesn't apply to you, but do take the bits that do resonate with you, and I will try my very best to cover as many topics or as many areas as I can in these little videos. And like I said, do share, subscribe, all that jazz, and you could be in for a chance to get an additional little reading. So let me see, what do we need to know for Gemini in 2021? Gemini. Okay, so I just like to sort of separate my little cards up into three piles and go for the ones that I'm drawn to. So first of all, what I will do is I will pick a card from the bottom to give us our theme of the month. Then we will have our blockages, things maybe potential that we need to overcome in the month of March. We will have two different topics that will be coming up based on the cards, new energy and a good little outcome. So our theme of the month is the Empress. So I love the Empress card. The Empress card is such a fantastic card. This is by nature, this is the mother card, the mother and energy card. So I'm not going to say that, this is the month of babies, but it is the month that follows Valentine's Day, so we might have a few pregnancies. But also the other thing with the Empress card is material success and material benefits. So I'm all excited about that. So that's our kind of theme for the month. That's where we're going to be looking for these material benefits, these material successes that are going on. And quite possibly there could be a few pregnancy announcements coming up in March. So what things do we need to overcome? Our Nine of Swords. I like the Swords cards. The Swords, as we know, they're kind of heavy hitting sometimes, but if we can tend to look at our swords for what they truly are, they're an air sign represented by the mind and the thought processes, then we know that the obstacles we need to overcome this month is probably our mum. And I'm only slightly joking when I'm saying that, but also at the same time with these two little cards, some of the problems or some of the hurdles that we may face this month is our own mindset and our own feeling towards ourselves, Gemini. Because little Geminis, some of you out there are a little bit too hard on yourselves. So I want you to take the month of March, put a pin in that, and move on from that. So there we have a lovely little thing that's shaping up there. Also, there might be some difficulties in conceiving for some guys. I don't really know if I'm allowed to talk about that or not, but I'm just going to throw it out there anyway. But that will be the hurdle that we're overcoming. Remember, I'm not saying that that's happening. I'm saying hurdles to overcome this month. So what is this theme? Oh, we have the Emperor, the Empress, the Emperor. Fabulous. Let me know a little bit more about that. We have the mum card. We have the father card with the mother, the father, the mum, the dad. Don't know how many ways I need to say that. But also, equally as our Empress card is material benefits, we have the material success. We have judgment. Love it. Full. Eight of Cups. Fantastic. So we have a great little spread that's starting to come together here for March, guys. For all the lovely little Gemini people out there, this is very much possibly overcoming those hurdles with fertility, with pregnancy, with conceiving, very much overcoming those issues. Now, obviously, I have to make it very clear I'm not a doctor, not medically trained, so seek whatever advice you need to seek. At the same time, I can see here that there are some Geminis that are given a little bit of a second chance to a partner. In the romantic sense, I need to talk about that person coming in and a second chance being shown there. Now, again, this is branching off in two different avenues for me from what I can see clairvoyantly. I know that on one side, as we look at it here, this second chance, this second opportunity is going to be quite fantastic for some of you. At the same time, if you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got. Try saying that when you're drunk. So the second opportunity, the second chance with this relationship, guys, very much is reading across here as you're going to need to follow your own intuition with that. You know, do you want to give this partner another go, or are you done? Are you ready to move on? Because if you're done and if you're ready to move on, then the time is absolutely the correct, accurate, and right time for that to happen. We can see that with our little Eight of Cups. Our bags are packed. We're ready to go. We're ready to move forward and move on. And you know, this is fantastic. Now, I know this is all about the second chances and the second opportunities, but also at the same time, what this is also saying is those relationships moving forward. And when the relationships move forward, happy days, good stuff. Now let's see what else is going on there for those of our Geminis that aren't really interested in love, that aren't really interested in, they're like, I know I'm all good, I'm all happy. We have the Hermit card. The Hermit card is again a great card. It does talk about that little bit of loneliness, yes, but I don't feel like that's the direction that I want to go with this. What this talks about is soul searching. It talks about growth. It talks about moving out of that person that you were 6 months ago, a year ago, and standing in the fantastic energy that you currently are putting out there, Gemini. So with that, celebrate those successes, celebrate those changes that you've done, celebrate that moving on through those ups and downs. Kind of like we were saying at the start here, that some of those obstacles in moving forward is 100% going to be the mindset. So celebrate the wins. A small win is still a win at the end of the day. So it's going to be about a month of celebrating, moving on forward, and knowing that I'm never going back to that person again. Because I do feel like some of you have definitely been through the horrors of it, shall I say that, and we're never going back there again. But we need to keep reaffirming that to ourselves. We need to keep going, do you know what? No, I'm good. Okay. Now, there's an awful lot of celebration energy here and an awful lot of, you know, celebration of love energy as well. So I do know that is what, of course it is. It's the lovers, you know, celebration of love is the energy that is coming in here. And I know that it seems like some of you can be a little bit confused and might have some decisions to make about moving on forward. Some people, it seems here, like, you know, we're kind of ready, but we're not, is the feeling that I'm getting there. It's like I'm dipping my toe in just a little bit, but I want you to dive in. I want you to give it a go. Now, obviously, you make your own decisions and you do what you need to do, Gemini. But there does seem to be like choices that are coming along there. And understand that some relationships just might be a little bit fast-paced, short-lived, and that's okay too. As long as you're aware of that, then when you're aware of that, then nothing can hurt you, you know. But there is a lot of, you know, like I was saying, that celebration of love that is coming across there, and finding that little bit of balance again within yourselves first and foremost. Find the balance before bringing anybody else in. But there seems to be a lot of celebration of love. In the terms of, you know, relationships becoming committed or official. i.e., we're going together now, or an official term of a relationship, engagement, that type of thing. Definitely is on the cards, and there is going to at least be those discussions. This is a very love-based readings, and they're not my favorite readings, but I'm really enjoying it today. So I do know that we are very much looking at that new energy that is coming in, that is all about that celebration of love and allowing that to happen as well, because you are your own worst enemy, Gemini. Very similar to the Libra reading that I've done. You're your own worst enemy. So we need to figure this out here. We need to figure out what is the best way to be moving forward. And with it being the best way to move forward, well, only you really know that, don't you? Because the new energy or the sort of outcome is our Ten of Swords. Not really the best card in the deck, because it talks about things being upset, all our plans being thrown out the window, but that is not exactly what I'm feeling with that with our other cards. We have the potential to make things great where we are. So it is kind of looping into those sort of relationshipy type stuff that we first started talking about, in the terms of those second chances. We have the potential to grow it, to let it develop, to make it change into something bigger, harder, faster, stronger, whatever it is that we are looking for. So I know that it's all about that, but learning to break away from those patterns that don't serve us in the terms of your relationships and also family. I do feel like I need to talk about that just a little bit, just a wee smidgen there, that we do need to acknowledge the fact that sometimes we need to break away from those family cycles, and with breaking away from those family cycles and patterns that don't serve us, then we can be a fuller expression of ourselves. And what else could be asked for in the month of March, apart from knowing that, straight into it, it's the mindset. It's the mindset. And we need to work on that. This seems to be a good month. I'm excited for you, Geminis. I really am. Do remember to check me out on social media, Psychic in the City. My website, psychicinthecity.co.uk. But more importantly, subscribe and leave a comment below, Gemini, if you want me to pick you for a video, for a card at the end of the next video, which could be a mid-March check-in. Who really knows? But have a fantastic day, week, and month, and I will see you all very, very soon, Geminis. Bye-bye.